Okay, today will be a review for you, but I'd like to show you all how to break a guy's fucking legs. It's very easy. I'll show you a variation of ways that you can do it. What I'm looking for today is I want you guys to leave here confident that you can retain the position to complete the hold. Meaning, once you get the foot in here, this is all easy, anybody can do this. But maintaining the position long enough in an actual scramble, you need to understand the dynamics of being able to keep someone trapped in that position so you can actually finish it. Because once you do it once to somebody, or they've seen it before, as soon as you start to overhook their foot, they know exactly what's going on. So knowing where to be locked up to close this off is going to be really important. I'm keeping the knee in, and as I lean back, we're talking about retaining the position, right guys? Really important that my foot, I call it almost a gas pedal, is on the hip. If this foot is not here, talking about retaining the position, he's just gonna sit up, he's moving up like I got nothing, this is a waste. So having this here firmly and pinching the knees together very tightly is securing his leg. So at this position, so you guys understand what's happening here, you're creating a hyperextension point of flexion. So the foot is moving forward and backwards, that's normal, right? So what you're trying to do is, as you visually see it from here, some guys will grab deep. If that's what you got, that's what you got. You can use the bone, the ridge, into the Achilles, and they're leaning back. But the best way to get it, in my opinion, the way I really like to get it, I won't even be in so deep. If I can afford the time to actually find it, I almost like to be on the top of his foot. When you're on the top of his foot and you're here, right there, it's even easier to crank him through. Now, if you gotta be in deep and you're in a hurry to close it, you can be down here and you can use the ridge going into the Achilles and you can get that. So that's more pain compliance. This one, when you're up here, will actually tear the guy's fucking foot off. You can take his foot off his leg and put it in your pocket and leave with it. So you might not get the gold, the bronze, or the silver, but you get to leave with the foot. So the best way to do this, and please be careful, I was talking about pinching the knees. I like to start angling my knees this way and having the wrist in the guy's ankle here. It's very simple. You just begin to turn and it's there. Again, I want this all locked up. If this isn't in the right spot, we have nothing here. So you have those two. The other one, you're going to the other side, okay? There's all different types of philosophies on whether you want this over here or you want this over here. But you have to have something over his leg when you're switching to the other side. I want to keep my elbow very close to my ribs. And this is an easy one from this point. All I'm having to do is rotate up. You're working from here. This is a really simple one. It's like really overlooked. Sometimes we're thinking about all the complicated, intricate ways to get into stuff. If I were to grab here and step out to the outside, I'm almost grabbing this like a choke, swinging it around. I want this to be really deep, like as in no daylight. I don't want any of this. I want this to be very, very deep. You can lock it up here, or you can lock it up by grabbing your own shoulder or your own trap. But basically from here, I'm coming in just like a rear choke. And remember how I was talking about flexion, guys, with the foot going forward and backwards? All you're doing again with this is you're just pushing the foot past the point of flexion of the connective tissue. So when you have this here, you're coming over the top and you're driving down. I didn't mean to crack your foot, did I? Sorry, it fun.
Felt nice.
Excellent. $5, please. Yeah. So again, here, everything. The most important part, believe it or not, is not actually me bending the foot. In order to keep this and retain this has to be as tight to my body as possible. If this is loose, he'll take it away. He'll find a way out. I'm holding this like it's dear life. And I'm coming in and I'm driving the foot down. The other way would be, another tricky way to get this is if he's going for setting up a back choke. He's got his seatbelt right away. I have open guard here. I'm going to swim this up, and now I'm going to twist his foot. So everyone always forgets about that one. Obviously, you don't want to neglect protecting your neck, but you guys feel it out intuitively in your rolls. If you feel like it's there, could be rolling for 6, 7, 8 minutes, and he's taking his sweet ass time to set something up from behind, and he just forgets about this. If you're able to sit up and this is still available, you can't get them off. I'm wrapping around. I'm again using the blade. I'm not using the back of my hand. There's no pain there. Using the blade, going into his Achilles, locking it up, and I'm driving the foot past this point of comfortable flexion. So you have it there, just like that. Obviously, once you get comfortable with the steps, don't break it down. It should be done in kind of one swinging single motion. Let's see if you guys can visually see it. We're going to a knee bar. I'm stepping over. I'm dropping my weight, and I am sitting back. I'm keeping my head on this side of the leg so I can use my neck and my head for leverage. I'm keeping this tight. Again, it's just a habit. Maybe it's just because I worked with the gi and the jacket. I like to grab something. Sometimes I grab my shoulder or my neck. But essentially, I'm coming here, and then I'm going to extend my hips that way. So I don't want to explode his kneecap, so you guys understand I'm doing that, right? So once I have this locked up, I'm essentially leaning back, and then his leg falls off! Does everybody kind of understand that for now? Wonderful. 1, 2, 3.